Hey guys, welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Guide. I have not done anything since the last episode. Everything is the same. Everything is the same where we left off. Except for the iron being smelted, apparently. But I had more than this. I'll probably do some mining off camera. My controller is not cooperating. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna go to sleep this time without the brief cut thingy. Okay, so into this episode, as you guys can tell by the title, is we are going to make a farm. Now, farms is the best. It's the best way to start off your food source. Farms is number one, first thing to build in your world. So, what we're gonna need is we're gonna need seeds, but since we only have pumpkin and melon seeds, we're gonna have to go look for some seed. We're gonna have to go harvest some seeds over here. So we can just you can get seeds by harvesting crops, or you can um get seeds by cutting destroying the grass. As you can see, we have 3 already. Now this isn't a lot of amount, but it'll do. Now normally you would want carrots and potatoes and potentially beetroot seeds, but nobody really uses those. So, if you have some carrots lying around or some potatoes lying around, that'll be great. Unfortunately, we don't have any of those, which kind of sucks, you know? But it is what it is. So, let me get the seeds and we'll be right back. We are back. I don't have a lot of seeds, and I have an idea. We don't have a lot of food, right? So we can't really go on adventures, but we have horses that have lately been spawning around our area. So we're gonna tame one of those horses, and there is a sand biome nearby, right? In that direction. And I'm thinking that we should test our luck and try to see if we can find a village. Um, but first, before we get our horse, I saw a doggo. I saw a dog running around. Where is it? I'll just keep the bones in hand in case we ever see another wolf running around here. So, we are going to go tame a horse. Now, how do you tame a horse? And what do you need to tame a horse? Well, before you tame a horse, make sure you at least have a saddle. Armor is optional. You cannot craft horse armor. You can only find horse armor in sand temples, jungle temples, or a mob spawner, which is where we found these in our last video. We found, I believe it was a zombie spawner, but I can't quite. Oh, I guess let's see. Uh, Now I know there were some horses around here. I just don't know where they went. So our guess, our only option is to tame this donkey. Donkeys are different than horses. So donkeys cannot wear armor, and donkeys are mainly for to have additional. This is a really slow donkey. To have additional storage in your, we're gonna have to goodbye, baby donkey. Um, oh, and yep, that ain't gonna go well. Okay, go donkey, go. Maybe asking what are those? So meanwhile, the donkey. Ow! Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. These are drowned zombies. Drowned zombies can spawn in water biomes or river biomes, as this is. This is a river biome, I believe. And they are basically just zombies that have been in water. They have different mob loot than most zombies. So how are we gonna get this guy across, man? Jesus Christ. Alright, go. Go, donkey, go. There we go. Light work. Okay. So, in donkeys, you can't put a horse armor on it, which is very inconvenient. As you can see, there's no armor icon right there. So we're gonna have to use this donkey, which is really slow. And I know we just took this donkey away from its baby, so yeah, kind of sad. This isn't the best option, but it's our only option. So, what can you do with donkeys? I know this is supposed to be a how to make a farm, and we're gonna get to that. We have about 25 minutes. So what you can do is craft a chest, right? We're gonna craft a chest. Put this up. Okay, my control back. Boop. Okay. I hate controller drift. There you go. Okay. So get off your horse. Make sure to you are crouching and press L2, and you can see you have a chest on your horse. You press triangle and there's a storage. So that is what a donkey is for, extra storage on your adventures. Horses do not carry that, which is, eh. Normally donkeys aren't that fast, but you can find horses that are 3 times faster than this donkey. So, and I believe that is a sand temple. Oh my god, that's a sand temple. We saw a sand temple. Go. Yes, I just hit the donkey. Donkeys and horses regenerate health shortly after, but you can feed them food, just like with any other animal, to speed up their healing process. Okay, so we found other horses here, and I went over the taming. We might have to leave this donkey here. I don't believe we went over the taming process. So make sure you have nothing in your hand and press L2. If you're on controller, then on PC, then right click. So just put the saddle on the horse. If my controller will cooperate. There you go. As you can see, he is way faster than Donkey, but what's important? Yes, I see the sand temple, but I'm looking for a village. These are cactuses. Cactuses can grow in sand. There it is. There is a sand village. That was fast. Wow. That's amazing. We found a village that fast. Wow. Well, okay. So, villages have villagers. With villagers, you can trade, depending on what type of profession. Villagers have different professions. The way you make villagers earn professions is through the different type of workbenches. Now this could be nope. Okay. One other thing: horses jump different heights. Not all horses jump the same amount of heights. So where are the crops? I'm just trying to take them. We can go over villagers another time. Actually, it's not important. Oh god damn it! They only have beetroots. That's kind of sad. Yes, I know I'm taking their source of food, but don't worry. Villagers don't even eat. Oh, there you are. Carrots. Alright. We have their carrots. You know what? I might take their bell. Because why not? You know, there's a lot of information in this video, so for the sake of... Oh, crap. Which way is home? I'm pretty sure it's this way. We might get lost, guys. So, for the sake of not having too much information in this video, we are not going to go over villages. In today's episode, we can go over it another time, so we don't overcrowd, because we have gone over horses, villages, and now we're going to go over farms. So, let me just get back to the base real quick, and sleep off the night, and we'll be back in just a small moment. Okay, we are back at our base. Now, with the horse, you can just put it in a hole, or put it in that cave, like I did, and make sure it can't escape, because if you do, it can wander around. It won't despawn, but you might lose it. It could wander off for miles. Obviously, if you have a lead, then you can use a lead, but not now. We don't have a lead. There's a swamp biome nearby, but that's not time. Let's get back to setting up a farm. So, oh my god, please control cooperate. There you You know what? I just realized we could have gotten more wheat seeds at the village, but that did not slip my mind. I was only there for the carrots. Okay, so what do you want? What do you need in order to craft a farm? In order to make a farm? Well, you need fences, and oh my god, bro. You need fences. Now, sadly, we don't have wood, but we're gonna have to mine for some wood. And meanwhile, I can go over what else we need. Um, okay, so besides the fences, you will need a iron hoe. Hoe has no use except for creating this, I don't know what kind of block you would, a crop block, I guess. What I'm calling it a crop block. I'm pretty sure there's a proper name for it, but I forgot it. So, when you create a crop block like that, you need to have water over it so it can be fertilized, I think is the word, or hydrated. If you stomp on it enough, back into dirt. And you don't want that, so since you don't want that, right? Um, since you do not want that to happen, well, I'm losing my words here. Um, since, my God, I'm trying to come up with to say. Uh, so mobs can go into your farm if they're not guarded by the fences, and they can stomp on it, or they can walk around it, and you don't really want that, since you want your crops to be free of interruption. You want them to grow as fast as possible. Um, so, crap. So once you have enough wood, or if you have wood already, go back to your crafting table and create some sticks and some wooden blocks as well. Let's create all of it into wood. Might as well, right? And let's just create a couple sticks. We won't need a lot. I don't think we would. So we made a stack of sticks, so we'll be fine with that. Create your fences and your fence gate. Now, what else do you need? What else do you need besides your seeds, your fences, and your iron hoe? Well, you might need a shovel in case you want to create more space for your crops, depending on where your location is. But you will also need a water bucket. So, water bucket can be crafted with 3 pieces of iron ingots, and just head over to your nearest water source, river, or ocean, or pond. Doesn't matter, just as long as you have water. And make sure to right click or press L2 on the source. Now, you don't want to be going back and forth between your ocean and your uh and your farm. It'll be tedious and not efficient. It would be more time consuming. So, which is why you need to make a infinite water source. How do you make an infinite water source, you say? Well, all you need is 2 water buckets and a 2x2 hole. Obviously, a river and a pond are infinite water sources, but you can create infinite water sources just with easy, so you won't have to go far distances. I'm gonna eat some of these carrots since we have a lot. There you go, and an infinite water source. You pick it up, and it refills. So, next is location. Where do you want to set up your farm? Well, honestly, I think right here. It's kind of a square. It's a good space, and yeah, pretty good space. So, the way you want to pick it is make sure you have enough space to create your first small farm, and then make sure that you have even more space to expand your farm once you have more resources. Now, this is a good enough space. Now, you can create a small farm just enough to keep you going, right? But I would honestly pick making a farm. Whoops, making a farm that has more space than you need. So, for example, we don't have that many seeds, so we don't need a lot of space. But I want space for the future of the farm. So, how big do I want this farm? You can pick any size of your farm. Just make sure that I don't know. Uh, so I don't like starting with the fences. I prefer starting with your iron hoe. So the best way to make your farm efficient would be to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row and create a hole and place on your water. So one source of water um, fertilizes 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5, or is it 4? I can't remember. We'll be right back. I can't remember. Give me one moment, please. Okay, I am back. So I was wrong. My bad. So go make sure to make these crop blocks, 4 of them. Then place your water bucket and do 4 more. So the way a water source works is a water block works is that it fertilizes or hydrates 4 blocks both in straight or diagonal. So like this. 4. Right? So that is your best way to optimize using your water source. Instead of making a row of pure water, that means less space. So this way you are using the most of the space you have. So for example, whoops, Jesus Christ. So this is already a pretty big. This is already a pretty big. As you can see, this is a pretty big. Blah 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 blah. Oh my god, my transitions are so not good in this episode. My apologies. You can see the space we've made is already pretty big and it's already starting to fertilize. So when you see that it's dark brown, that means your block is fertilized. Does that mean that it will return to dirt if you stomp on it? These might take longer to turn into dirt, or they might not. But either way, they will turn back into dirt if you stomp on them. So let's go get another source of water. If you want to really make a big spacing. So, for example, if you have 4 right here in a row, you do not want to place your water there. Instead, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and place your water right there. That way, you have 4 blocks this way and 4 blocks that way. But we don't really need that much space, so we're just gonna go with that. I think for now we have enough space to start our farm. So we are just gonna crop these blocks and we're gonna go over what is the best place, what is the best way to place down your crops in. And you know what? Shite. I'll be right back. Give me a quick second, guys. We're gonna have to do some terraforming. We can go over terraforming another time, but for now, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I slept through the night, and we have about 10 minutes left in the episode, so let's do this real quickly. So, as you can see, I made this space a little bit more bigger. I did say I wasn't going to go the extra 4 blocks, but I am a bit, I like to overdo things sometimes. And yes, I see the zombie that's heading straight for my face, but it died to fire. So, you can start planting your crops as soon as it is fertilized, or as early as it is made into a crop block. So, what is the best way to place down your to place down your seeds? What is the best way to optimize your use? What is the fastest way? Now, believe it or not, let me just place that down so we can put our fences down. Believe it or not, crops grow faster in alternate placement methods. So, what I mean by that, let me just finish these fences real quick. I think it's actually enough. Or it might be like 1 short. Oof. We're gonna cut it close. Done. I want fence gate there. Okay, we have enough. Let me just go craft another fence. So, like I said, crops are better, grow faster if they're placed in alternate rows. So, what do I mean by that? Let me explain real quick. So, let's say you place carrots like these and put them all in straight rows. Well, like I said, they will grow. Don't get me wrong, they will grow, but they will grow really slowly. So, the best way to put your crops is make a row of carrots or any other seeds that you want, and then make a row of wheat seeds. I will have a time lapse in creative mode of how this works, of how it works. But for now, we're just gonna, I'll just put the time lapse after this, after planting down the seeds. So make sure you put your crops in alternate rows so that they grow faster. And we'll just keep the rest of the carrots. And just like that, you've made your first crop farm. As you can see, that already grew. It's growing relatively fast. Look at that. They're growing really fast, but I will show the time lapse right now. Okay, we're back from the time lapse. As you saw, alternate rows grow faster. So, we have 9 minutes left in the video. And, well, since we already made the farm, we went over all the mechanics in a farm, we are going to go to the sand temple. We have extra time, so we're going to head over to the sand temple. Now, what do you want to take to the sand temple? Well, you might want to take some armor. So, we are going to craft our first set of armor. But before that, we're going to have to clear our inventory, because Jesus Christ, we have some clutterness up in here. Make sure to take food. Always take food with you wherever you go. That should go without saying. I put the iron back by accident. How much iron do you need to make a full set of iron? And this doesn't just correlate to iron, but this correlates to diamond, leather, and gold, and netherite. But with netherite, it's different because you also need gold. So, you will need about, let me do some quick maths. 24 pieces of iron, diamond, gold, netherite, in order to make a full set of armor, of whatever material you have. Bro, come on, cooperate. Oh my god, bro, my controller. Minecraft needs to add dead zone to the game. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I know that might seem a little bit like a tryhard, kind of thing. Not really, actually. But yeah, because when I play Call of Duty or any other game, they have dead zone, and I've obviously fixed the dead zone thing so that I won't have drift. And in Minecraft, they need that. 100% they need that. I don't know why they haven't cooperated. Okay, so now that we have our horse, now you might have a question. What type of horse armor do you want to use on your horse? I know you might say, oh, you want to use diamond since it's stronger, but that's not really the case. It doesn't matter. I mean, yes, diamond is the strongest material, but the armor doesn't matter. It could be whatever armor as long as they're protected, because horse armor does not have durability. It lasts forever. It is infinite, so don't worry about it of it breaking. It won't break ever, which is surprising. So we're heading over to the sand temple. Now, oh my god, please go that way. Now, as you can see, trying to jump a whole river is not efficient with a horse. That is why you should bring a lead. Now with the lead, you'll need string and slime, but we don't have slime, and I believe we don't have string either, so we can't really craft a lead. So, if you have a lead, if you're able to craft a lead, then craft it. It will be easier to move your horse across a river. So, we are here, and I did not bring a shovel. So we are going to just craft a hole for our horse because we don't want him to go off. Blop, 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 blop. Come on, horse. Into the hole you go. Now, if you have a lead by any chance and you're going on an adventure, you can take a fence with you and tie a horse up to the fence, so it won't go anywhere. So, we have arrived at the sand temple. As you can see, this sand temple is a little buried, but that kind of sucks. So, at the top of the sand temple, you will find a hole straight down. That is the entrance to the sand temple. But normally, sand temples have their own entrances, but we don't want to take fall damage because we have this new shiny iron armor. So the best, you can enter the sand temple anyway, but in our case, we're gonna have to enter through this. We're gonna have to enter through this pillar. The word did not come to me. As you can see, here's the entrance, but yeah, it's underground. So you want to be careful in sand temples. Sand temples tend to blow up if you step on a pressure plate. So from the center of this purple block, go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks out and mine on the 4th block. Keep digging down until you reach. Oh wait, oh whoops, my bad. Keep digging down enough. Where is it? Oh my god. Okay, whoops. I messed that up. So go 3 blocks out and go down on the dirt block. Dig straight down until you find a chest. Before you do anything else, before you look into this chest, destroy that pressure plate. Destroy it if you step on it, or if any block drops onto the sand, you will blow up. I didn't bring any torches. I forgot. So make sure to bring torches. Now, what will you find in these said chests? Well, you will find a variety of things. You will find rotten flesh. You can find gunpowder. We will just take all the gunpowder here because we'll eventually need it. You will find enchantment books, and this instance we found infinity. You can find horse armor. You can find emeralds. You can find any type of ore, really, iron, a diamond. Saddles as well, mob drops. That is basically it. Oh, and carrots. Most of the time, you can find seeds. Sometimes. And there we go. We found some diamonds. Obviously, the best things to get from sand temples is diamonds in terms of ore. But in terms of enchantment books, I'm pretty sure mending can spawn in sand temples. Aqua Infinity is already a good one. Sharpness 1, not really, but it doesn't matter. We will take the string with us. Sure, why not? We can leave the bone. Oh, that is one thing I can go over. Yeah, I'll take the bone, actually. Oh, whoops, did not mean to do that. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to take all the loot. I just took what was important. The bottom flesh not important. The spider eyes, you know what? I'll take the spider eyes. We'll probably need spider eyes eventually, but in another episode, and we'll go over that later. Gunpowder, you'll need gunpowder eventually. Not really, but eventually you'll need actually, eventually you will need gunpowder, but we can go over that in later episodes. We have about 3. Okay, so we have 2 minutes left, so for the sake of time, we'll be right back when we're back at the base. Okay, we are back, and one thing I forgot to mention is, at a sand temple, as I mentioned that you don't want to step on the pressure plate, because you will get blown up. This is why. Make sure you mine the TNT. You probably won't ever need it, but you never know. You might want to have some fun with it. I also killed a skeleton, and he dropped a wooden bow, and as you can see, we are out of space in our chest, so we're gonna have to make more. We're gonna have to make more space. Okay. So just clutter up everything. Doesn't matter. You'll be fine. If you want to organize it, go ahead. You can always organize it however you guys want. But for me, I don't really need to. So before we end the episode, I need to go over one more thing. So as I said, the fastest way to grow your crops is to use alternate rows. Well, that isn't entirely true. Reason why is because of bone meal. If you want your crops to grow instantaneous, is a word, is not faster. The word is not faster. It's instantaneous. It will be with bone. So when you kill a skeleton, they drop their bones, and when you put the bones into the crafting table, you get bone meal. So how does it work? Well, just left click you can right click if you're on keyboard or press L2 on a crop. Actually, it won't instant. It used to be that bone meal would make your crops grow instantly, but that is not the case anymore. You might have to try a few times. Now, this is actually another good thing to step on is with wheat. How do you know when your crops are grown? With carrots, make sure you can see the carrots. Bright orange, okay, not dark orange like you see there. Make sure it is bright orange and they are fully grown. With wheat, left click. They should be this darkish yellow, goldish color, and that is how you know that they are fully grown. Do not get mistaken. Oh, that's carrots. Do not get mistaken by anything else. That is how you know they're fully grown. And that is it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys the next time. Don't forget, we are doing this to have fun, for the memes, and because, well, why not? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next time. Wait, before we go there. The next episode, what will it be about? It will be about diamonds. How do you find diamonds the fastest? I'll see you guys in the next time. Peace out.